sex. Yeah, it's vital. If there is something wrong with your sex life, then something must be wrong with our marriage. So please and please, please, I pray that we all have good marriages in Jesus' name. Our sex will not be what will cause our marriage to go southwest. In Jesus' name. Amen. So next one is hi guys, welcome back. Fumi Make. I'm so excited to be here again. If you are new, you're welcome. You're in your right place. Have your seat. And if you're my old subscribers, oh my God, you guys are the best. Thank you for coming over and over again. You guys know I create content of family, faith, marriage, relationship, and all the good stuff. So today I'll be doing a marriage or family content, and I try as much as possible to alternate content between the single people over here and the married people too, because I have my subscribers are majorly from 18 years to 35, so I try as much as possible to do that. So today is for the married people, but single stay tuned because you actually need these years, you actually need it. So today I'll be sharing with you what I call the key indicators for an healthy marriage. You know, there is a need for us to reevaluate and to review our marriages. Some people don't do it, you know. There is a need for us to review our marriages, our marriage journey with our partner, maybe monthly or quarterly or every 6 months or even yearly. Even that yearly is even too long. Let's just do something within 3 months, you know, every three months, where we come together and sit with your partner and like, okay, these are the things we need to work on. These are the things we've grown over within this short time and stuff like that. So things I'll be sharing were things that you can actually measure your marriage with, okay? Things I can call, like I said, key indicators or signs that you have an healthy marriage. So without so much ado, let's just right into the video. Number one sign that you can actually know that, okay, you actually have a healthy marriage is friendship in that marriage. You know, when we talk about friendship, we talk about supporting each other, going all out for each other, you know, have fun with each other, playing with each other, like having so much groups with each other, you know, being vulnerable to each other. You do all those things in friendship, you know, giving and taking, not a parasitic type of relationship, you understand? And we have to constantly measure, you know, there is a level of friendship that is actually needed when you were in a relationship before you actually got married. Now that you are married, okay, it should have grown. If you were on the level 3 when you were in relationship, now that you now stay together, you live together, you sleep on the same bed, it should have grown over the years. So you have to check it. Okay, how well are we friends in those relationships? How well have we been able to befriend ourselves in those relationships or in this marriage? All right, you know, like I said, when I was in a relationship with my husband in those days, I just felt that this guy wasn't my friend enough, because maybe I needed some kind of vibes from him. He is the conservative type of person, and maybe, you know, I expected so much from him. But getting into marriage, I realized that, oh, he too has his own vibes, you know. He too has his own vibes, and now we're vibing together. I can really say, oh, we are good friends. Like, I'm always eager to get home to meet him. He's always eager to be with me, because, you know, there are some times he will actually text me and say, well, there is gist, you understand? And I'm like, oh, tell me the gist. You know, well, we say, he's saying something like, I'm keeping my gist, and we've grown to be friends. You know, when we are at the same time, I even enjoy us driving. When he's driving, I'm just there giving him gist, you know, gisting and just playing, just doing some mumu, you know, without being hurt or without being judged. You know, he's my friend, I'm his friend, and we are just on that level. So you need to just check it. How far are we growing in our friendship level? You know, are we growing in shape? Have we gotten better over the years? You know, hope is not depreciating. Hope we are not just drifting apart. Those are the things we need to check in our marriages, you know, the friendship vibes. You see, we can't separate any marriage from that friendship thing, you know, the friendship code in marriage. Like my mentor used to say, you see, that friendship thing must be there, when I can just say, oh guy, what's up, where are you? Like, you know, the same way we treat our male friends or our female friends, the same way we feel around them should still be even better. You know, your husband should be your best friend. So you have to keep befriending each other. You have to keep the fire of the friendship glowing in your marriage. So you have to check that, are we really growing in friendship? You understand? And it's a sign. If you guys are really going, thumbs ups, you know, thumbs ups for you. And if you guys still need to work on your friendship level, you have to come together and say, how can I be your friend? Then, or you can even say, oh, who is your best friend? What do you like in that person that is making you gel with the person? Or what do you like about the person that makes you guys connect? You understand, with a person. So you guys have to work things out and make sure you get better on your friendship level. All right, so the second one I will share is actually on openness and honesty, like transparency. How transparent are we in those marriage? You know, like when we talk about openness, we are saying, how can I freely express myself without being judged, without being condemned, without being misunderstood? You understand? There is a point in our marriage, I think last year, when my husband was actually afraid of discussing some particular matter with me because he feels that he didn't really like how I would react to that matter, okay? Because he feels like I'm going to come with attack and stuff like that, and he was not feeling good about it. So he decided just to keep quiet on issues relating to that, and we had to talk things out. We actually talked it out to the point that I told him that, okay, you don't have to be afraid. I'm your partner. We are on the same thing. I'm your best friend. You don't have to be afraid on this issue. Just tell me anything you want just tell me anything you want to say, okay, on this issue, and I will try and work on my response. And I think we've gotten better over the last time we reviewed that, okay? So you want to know, are you guys open to each other? Don't you feel condemned when you talk to your partner? Or openness, honesty, you are just being, like I used to tell people, you know, we have a way of covering the truth. Yeah, we don't want to say the truth. You don't want to say you don't want to lie, and you don't want to sell the entire truth. So sometimes we keep some truths to ourselves. You add some truths, you understand? You give half truths, and which is not good for our marriage. So you want to check, are we really open? Can I freely discuss anything with my partner without being judged? You know, it's a sign that you actually have an healthy marriage, okay? You understand? So can I really be honest with this guy? Can this guy really be honest with me? You understand? So those are the things, those are key indicators you have to measure. Are we really open to each other? You understand? Are we transparent on everything? On everything. You understand? So we have to check that too, all right? The next one is trust. So when we talk about trust, I can say, okay, let me define trust as having faith in the other person that they will be loyal to you all the days of your life. You understand? Trust and love are two common keywords in any relationship. In marriage, we often talk about love and trust. You see, a lady keeps saying, or a woman keeps saying, he loves me, but I can't trust him. You know, because the man has not aligned his words with his actions. You see, when we talk about trust, we have to be, when we talk about trust, you need to align your words with your actions. Okay, you know, the same way we trust God. Why do we trust God? We trust God because he actually told us some things, and he meant them. He has fulfilled those things, and he's still fulfilling them. Do you understand? So we have trust in him because God has been loyal to us, loyal to his words all this while. You understand? So as couples, we have to trust ourselves. It's a key indicator of a good marriage. You understand? We have to trust ourselves. How well can I trust this person? You understand? It's not like you are a guy, you are a man, and you keep checking your wife's phone every now and then. You won't have peace. I remember when I was doing my master's, where I was staying, there's this particular lady. The guy keeps calling this lady, to ask where she was at that time, and to even to be very sure that she was where she was at that particular time. She will come and give us the phone to speak with the guy so that the guy will be rest assured. I'm like, no, I can't do this for you. I'm sorry. If the guy does not believe you, then let's forget about it. I'm not being blunt. I just don't like that kind of relationship, you understand? So you have to get to the point where you can actually trust the words of your partner. When they say, oh, this is where I am, believe it. Have trust in it. You don't have to, you have to get to a point where you are safe and secured in your partner. And trust is one thing that is a key indicator of an healthy man. If you can't trust your partner, so why are we in the relationship? All right, so it's a key indicator. Trust, please. Okay, so the next one I'll talk about is oneness. Bible said the two of them shall become one. Okay, and that's marriage. How well are you guys integrating into each other? You understand? Being of the same spirit and of the same mind. Do you get? You see, you have to be on the same spiritual page. We talk about the fact that, okay, man should be the one that is more spiritual in the marriage or in the relationship, but it doesn't mean the lady too will just not do anything. You understand? It doesn't mean the lady too will just be nonchalant about spiritual matters or nonchalant about spiritual things or nonchalant about the spiritual belief of them. Both of them should work in synergy with each other. You understand? Not having conflict of beliefs. You understand? When I was in a relationship, I remember that I actually spoke to my husband. Okay, we need to begin to have the same mind on some subject matters. Okay, what do you believe about faith? Okay, what is your belief about righteousness? Okay, what do you believe about alcohol as a Christian? Okay, what do you believe about this? Okay, how can we synchronize our thoughts and belief by the word of the Lord? That will lead us to studying the word of God together, praying together, you understand, and having the same vision, the same spiritual values, okay, and being of the same mind. You see, be able to judge matters with the same minds and hearts. You understand? You see, not that someone is saying alcohol for Christian is good and the other person is saying no, I don't believe in that, or one person is saying, oh, Muslims and Christians are the same, they believe in the same God, and the other person is saying no, they don't. You understand? We have, it's a different ball game if we are talking about okay, I'm a Chelsea fan, or I'm a Manchester United fan, or something. You understand? That one is a different ball game. Or we are talking about differences when it comes to personality or something. You understand? But when it comes to the oneness of mind, we should be the same thing. Okay, and this also will lead me to what we call unity. Still the same thing. We are united at heart. And the husband is not saying one thing out there and the wife is saying another thing. You understand? Well, okay, let's look at the story of Ananias and Sapphira in the Bible. Those ones, they were one, even though in unrighteousness. That's the same kind of oneness we are expected to have as believers. In righteousness, in the right thing, you are being one. Your husband is saying this and you two are saying the same thing. You understand? So you have to check it. Are we getting better? This thing will not fall on you, like I said. On the journey you grow. So if in 2010 you are at level 1, in 2022 you should be on another level. And we keep growing. Another thing I would like to say is mutual respect is a key sign also, is a sign of a good and healthy marriage. How well do we respect each other? How well do we respect our decision? How well do you respect my personality? How well do you respect who I am? How well do you respect my judgments? And so many things like that. Fine, we are growing in intimacy, we are growing in friendship, but familiarity should not be contempt, okay? The fact that we are growing in intimacy should not mean you should dishonor the other person. Bible says we should honor our men, so you have to still honor your partner, even in the friendship. Yeah, you still have to honor them. You still have to, your husband tells you, don't do this, I don't like it. You're saying, what? Leave me alone, Jare. All the best to you and your likes and dislikes. It's not good, okay? It's not a sign that marriage is healthy, okay? You have to work on it as individual. We have to learn to respect the other person. Yes, you have to respect them as human. You have to respect. Some people, some people. Let me say some guys, like the decision making revolves around them. They are not even giving the wife the opportunity to even share her thoughts, which is wrong. Try and listen to her. It's part of respect. Okay, what do you have to say in this matter? Okay, we have a family project. Okay, even if you actually know, or you have a good knowledge of that thing, you can let her speak. Okay, let her talk, or let him talk. You understand? Is respect. When you allow the other person to hear or to voice out their mind, is respect. Okay, you respect them. Okay, this thing we want to do. Okay, how well can we do it? How far can we go about it? Okay, what do you have to say about it? Okay, it's respect. The other person feels good because he can actually share his thoughts or our thoughts. You understand? We respect, we honor each other. Don't let us forget that. We honor each other. Okay, you respect the person. You say that's where it comes in. What does respect means to your partner? What does respect mean? Sincerely, you have to understand what respect actually means to your partner, so that we can accord it appropriately. Understand? So it's a key indicator. If you actually realize that your partner is disrespecting you, or you don't have the respect you actually deserve, or you don't, just talk about it. Like, okay, speak to the person. Okay, like, you see, I don't like the way you react. I don't like the way you talk to me on this issue. I don't, just discuss. And the person is a thinking being. I am sure the person will listen to you, and for the good of the marriage, okay, for the betterness of the home, both of you will actually come together and actually do the right thing, and you move on. Okay, so the next one I'll be discussing is good sex and enjoyable sex. Yeah, you see, fine, we keep saying it's not everything you do in marriage, but it's a major part of your marriage. Yeah, you see, they say it's an icing of the cake. Yes, that icing on that cake. You know how bare cakes look like. And when it's decorated, how it used to. So, for you to be very sure that your marriage is healthy, your sex life must be top notch. Yeah, both of you are enjoying it. It's not like the other person is the only one enjoying marriage, or the other person is the only one enjoying sex, and the other person is not. You understand? It's still part. You see, it's still part of what I said. Respect. You allow the person to hear the thoughts. Like, okay, I don't like it when you do it like this. Please, I like it when you do it like this. You see, there must be a mutual understanding. Okay, both of us must enjoy it. See, the timing, the duration, anything. You see, all those ones. Yeah, I leave it to you to determine that. Okay, and if you need help, you can see sex therapists. You can see people that can help you in your sex life. But both of you must enjoy sex. Yeah, it's vital. If there is something wrong with your sex life, then something must be wrong with our marriage. So please work on your sex life. Make sure, I'm stressing the word enjoying. Enjoying. If there are things you want your partner to do that the partner is not doing, talk it out. You understand? Talk it out. We talked about dutiful sex, where you just have to render that benevolent to your partner even though it's not convenient to you. Yes, we understand that, but there is a part that both of you still need to enjoy sex. So please, if you are not enjoying it as a partner, it's a key sign that there is a danger that is coming. You don't know. So I pray that we all have good marriages in Jesus' name. Our sex will not be what will cause our marriage to go southwest. In Jesus' name. Amen. So next one is conflict resolution. How well are we able to undo our conflicts? We should have grown. Yes, we should have grown. So if you are 4 years in marriage, the way you handle conflicts in the first year of marriage shouldn't be the way you are still handling. Or if you guys are actually doing it well, if you guys are getting better on the journey, why not? If the principles are actually working, why not? Okay, but it should not take us time again to resolve conflicts. Yeah, because for for healthy marriage, conflict, we should get conflicts resolved quickly, you know. If we need to talk about it, if it's to write a letter, I don't like the way you spoke to me the other time. Like when I was reflecting on this particular topic, I just noted down that I'm going to do a video on the voice, or should I call it the voice of apology, or what should I say about that? Something that has to do with, sorry guys, something that has to do with apology, you understand? Conflict resolution, like, I know, it's not like I've been begging you since morning, I've been sending gifts and you are not yielding, and we should have grown. So it's something you should actually review with your partner. How well are we growing in that conflict resolution? Are we able, can we say we can handle conflicts well now? Can we get it resolved easily? So it's a key indicator. And if you don't get conflict resolving, because I will be so what will I say now? Unrealistic. Yeah, I will be so unrealistic to say, oh, we are not going to fight, or we are not going to have a misunderstanding. We are, because we are human beings. We came from different backgrounds, you know. Our upbringing is different, you know. It's different. So we have to still have some rough edges, of which with time we get to understand the person, and we still flow along, you know, just like that friendship in marriage and stuff like that. So with your conflict resolution, should be your conflict resolution game should be on top notch as a great and good couple. Okay, it's not every time you will be reporting to pastor or disturbing mentors on every issue. No, okay? So that is that. We should get it settled as soon as possible, right? And the last one I will be discussing is when we get to that point of lifelong commitment and dedication, guys, then we are in for a good marriage. When we say, now here we go die here, like me and you together. No retreat, no surrender. Now you be my answer. Those are lines from Gates Baba. It's one of my, okay. So like, we are in it together. We'll put you, you know, we're standing together. When you now come to that level, you know, it should be, it's not like every time the guy is threatening you, I would send you away. I will pack your things out. I can even do life without you. There's some people that don't have good marriage and are still okay, they are still successful. No, it's not like you are threatening your spouse every now and then. Well, you've come to the point that anything, whatever comes our way, we are still going to stand so strong. We are going to push you. We are going to do this marriage thing and make it work. Then we are talking, all right? Then we are on and on to have a healthy marriage. So that is what I decided to share with you guys. I hope I made sense. See, it's not as though me to serve as I was going through these things, because fine, I trust God for wisdom, and I also do some research, okay? And then while going through this, I was actually saying, okay, we have to get better on this. We have to, you know, that conflict resolution. I think we are getting better. He's looking at me like this, you know, in front of me. We're getting better, you know. We're getting better, you know, and stuff like that. So, like I said, you just have to check it with your partner. When you do your quarterly, please, I'm sincerely advocating for this review system, you know, because see, okay, let's look at it, okay? Why do we have to split it? Why do we have to do exams? Because they have to review to actually know that what we've learned, what they taught us, we actually understood. And so in this marriage journey, we have to actually measure our progress. And one way by which we can measure our progress is to review ourselves, like sincerely opening up and review ourselves. You know, when we come together to actually talk about these things, okay? And these things should be, you know, you don't wait till the end of the year before you review your business. Yes, you know, every month I review my business. Every month I get reviewed by my supervisor. You know, every month I have a scorecard, okay? And the reason for this scorecard, or the reason for this appraiser, is to know whether I'm getting better on the job, If I deserve an accolade, they will give it to me, or I need help on the job. So the same thing too to our marriage. We need to know whether, okay, we actually need help. Maybe we have to get a counselor. Maybe we have to go and see our mentor on this issue. You know, some people, they bottle up, and this same thing happens in relationship. They bottle up issues. They sweep issues under the carpet, and before you know it, explosion, you know, there's no way out of it again. The pastor will even say, I dissolve you in the name of Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, because the issues are now too much. You understand? So, but when we keep revealing ourselves, you understand? When we go, okay, you're getting better, you appraise me as a wife or as a spouse, I appraise you too. Then okay, in the next 3 months, let's check our progress. It's going to be a good one for us. I assure you, it's going to be a good one for us. So that is this, guys. That is it, guys. Let me know if you have any other videos you want me to do. I still have a lot of lists I've not exhausted. But if you have videos or things you want me to talk about, someone said I should talk about finances and stuff like that, I'm going to do that by God's grace, okay? Guys, so that is it. Subscribe. Have I even said you guys should subscribe today? No. Subscribe to this channel. We've not been moving, and I think I've not really been doing my job. You know, I've been focusing on something else. But don't worry, we'll get to this 1,000 very soon. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I don't feel like leaving the set, but I just have to leave the set now. Okay. Okay. Hope you guys liked my hair. Is it giving? Let me tell you something. It's two parts of what I say, mutual respect. My husband said your hair is fine, but I don't like it. I think it's his opinion. You understand? It's his opinion. But I like my hair and I like it. It's fine. You people should comment on my hair so that maybe that it will even change his mind. I know my husband, he will change his mind, and I won't, you know. So that is it, guys. So see you again in the next video. I call you blessed. Bye.